welcome back to this wonderful channel. Welcome back to OWUUBII channel. So in this video I'm going to talk about a Unifi product which we will be talking about in a while, and this has got to do with access, door access. So it's all about the Unifi door access. So in a jiffy I'm going to be talking about this Unifi door access, and I think you will probably need it in your home, your offices, or at your factories and other places of entry of yours. And this is a smart device which you can easily integrate it into your network. So please relax, sit back and watch me as I explain this into detail. Thank you. This is a Unifi product which has been manufactured to give access to door access reimagined. Okay, and these are supposed to give authentications for users who are supposed to have access to certain premises, maybe your home, your offices and other places as well. And so this is how typically the device looks. This white device you see here serves as the console, which these other components that comes with it get installed onto this console, and from this console it goes to your network or a switch. So through the network you can be able to control it using your mobile phone or even your computer. So this is just a brief view of how it looks like. When we scroll down, we have the Access Reader Professional, and so typically this is how it looks like. So this is the Access Reader Professional, and this is the model name UA Pro. And so this, when it's installed, this is how typically it looks like. All you have to do is to use your mobile phone to grant access to the door, open or close it. And when it's installed, this is how you typically see it on a door or behind the door. And so when you want to actually open the door using your mobile phone, like mobile unlocking, so it has about, I think, 4 ways of getting access into whatever premises you want to get into. By using your mobile phone, by using the NFC, you can also use the PIN code and the remote unlocking for maybe your dog or any other thing. So in this way you can even install a device like this on the door of where your dog sleeps, in case you want to have remote access to the dog's door. This is how the NFC looks like. So you have a card that when you purchase this device it comes with it as well, and it's an NFC card. This is how you typically use it to unlock the door. And then the PIN code, which is common, you type your PIN codes here. Okay, you type the PIN codes here, and then it gives you access to the door as well. And then the last one is the remote access. So by remote, you know, I can, if anybody comes to have access to my premises, I can remotely have access to the device. Mind you, there is a camera installed up here, and so it comes in, I'm able to view the person, and then you grant access to the person to get into your premises. And so these are the 4 ways you can actually grant access to folks or yourself who want to have access into your premises, your home, office or other places as well. Optimize your building security. And so it gives you a very vivid platform where you are able to manage all your access entries. You are able to manage all your Unifi access devices. So it gives you a very nice and unique platform. It takes pictures. You'll be able to see in a data form pictures of people who have visited you so far for the past month, weeks, and even the year. And you can go ahead and upload it into a cloud. If you have a cloud like Google Drive, AWS, you can actually upload all this data into your cloud. Okay, so this is the platform. It gives you a very nice and rich platform or dashboard, and you would be able to see in graphical terms everything with regards to access to your premises. You will be able to see them here in real time. Seamless network integration. With this Unifi door access, you'll be able to easily integrate it into your already existing network. Okay, so let's say you have a network installed already, your local area network, which works all right. You have your WAN, your WAN or internet coming into it remotely. You can have access to your premises, and so all you have to do is to integrate this device. So it says easily integrate your access devices into a new or existing Unifi system. Note, the Access Reader Pro must be installed either indoors or under a roof if outdoors. And so this device needs to be installed inside your premises, or if it will be outside, it should be a place where it can actually get shelter, so that it doesn't get to the mercy of the weather. And so as you can see here, we have the Unifi Access Hub. This is the hub. We have the G3 Flex camera. This is it. We have the UA light for the door access, UA Pro for the door access. And as you can see, they are all connected to the hub here. And then we have a network, an uplink from the hub to a Unifi switch here. And so you have the USB battery, which is this, to take care of these devices. You have the UDM Pro, which is this, and then USW Mission Critical. This is it. So we have these three devices, and the hub connects all the way to one of it here. In fact, if you don't have this available, these three devices available, you can utilize this hub still, and then have a Unifi software on your laptop or on your mobile phone, and still get access to all these devices and control them as well. Okay, so when it's typically installed, this is how you are going to see it. And then we have the enhance your existing door security with access devices. Unifi Access works with most electric bolts, magnetic locks, and electric strikes. So it has the electric bolt lock. This is how it looks like. It has magnetic lock, which is very common, and then it has electric strike. This is how it looks as well. These are the products that comes with this particular Unifi devices: the Access Starter Kit, the Access Hub, Access Reader Pro, Access Reader Lite, Access Card, Access Rescue Key Switch. So this work hand in hand to provide security in terms of getting access into a premises. There are some frequently asked questions that we need to go through as well. The first question is, what do I need to use Unifi Access? And per the pictures or diagrams we saw above, it's the same thing it describes here. It says a Unifi OS console such as a Dream Machine Pro or Cloud Key Gen 2 Plus running the Access application, a PoE switch to connect with your Access devices, and they are actually recommending a Unifi PoE switch. So all the devices you are going to work together needs to be Unifi products. It needs a Unifi hub, Access hub, a Unifi Access Pro or Unifi Access Lite reader to control door access in one direction. 2 readers are required to control two-way access. Common sense. Do I need to install an hard drive on my UDM Pro in order to save clips recorded by my UA Pro? It says the answer is if you are running Unifi Access version 1.3.23 plus 1903 or later, and hard drive is required to store video clips. The third question is, what are the UA hub's power requirements and will they change depending on the number of connected devices and relays? The answer is we strongly recommend connecting UA hub to a PoE++ into brackets 802.3 BT power source. UA hub power consumption ranges between 3 to 6 watts, while Unifi Access Pro Lite consumption ranges between 2 to 6 watts. Recommend verifying the consumption of all third-party relays that can reach 12 watt, example electric locks, motion sensors, and etc. Powering a Unifi Access hub with a 60 watt PoE plus power source will ensure that you never exceed your power budget. Using a 30 watt source may create overconsumption issues when connecting multiple energy intensive devices. Can a single Unifi Access hub manage multiple doors? A Unifi Access hub can only manage one door at a time. Multiple hubs are required for multiple doors. Does Unifi Access support IP version 6? Unifi Access currently supports IP version 4 but will support IP version 6 in the near future. How many Unifi Access hubs can be managed by the Access application? An Access application hosted on a UDM Pro can support up to 100 Unifi Access hubs. Can I use dry relay instead of a powered relay? The Unifi Access hub's power relay supports 12 volts. But you can also use dry relay to connect a lock to an external power supply. Do I need to purchase specific mag locks to use Unifi Access? The Unifi Access hub works with most mag locks that supports 12 volts and have a maximum current that doesn't exceed 1 amp. If your lock differs, the power lock relay will be used. You will not need an external power supply. If your mag lock is 24 volts, you can still connect the Unifi Access hub's lock dry relay to an external power supply. If you don't want to power your mag lock with an external adapter though, you can use the Unifi Access hub power lock relay. Can I connect the Unifi Access Pro and light directly to a PoE switch instead of a Unifi access hub. For security reasons, the Unifi Access Pro or Unifi Access Lite cannot directly connect to a Unifi switch. Does Unifi Access have emergency functionality for fires, lockdowns, and evacuations? A very important question here. Yes, our devices can be manually engaged and bypassed depending on the situation to ensure optimal safety. Will Unifi Access remain operational during a power outage? That's another question. Yes, the Unifi Access Hub can operate offline without Unifi Access since it is powered with either a Unifi PoE++ switch, PoE adapter, or even a universal power supply (UPS). Plus can manually configure locks to be fail-safe or fail secure so they can be locked or unlocked during power outage. The last question is, does Unifi Access support key fobs? Unifi Access supports third-party key fobs that support the 13.56 MHz NFC standard. So these are some of the key questions that were asked, and they actually provided answers to these questions as well. Okay. Alright, we've come to the end of this video. Thank you very much for staying tuned with me. Please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly do so. Share my videos. I expect your comments as well. Like my videos as well. And please keep watching my videos and keep subscribing to grow this channel. Thank you very much.